Hi, welcome to Talks in Books TV. Today, let's talk about continents. A continent can be described as an expansive and well-defined landmass that occupies a significant portion of the Earth's surface and is distinguished by its physical geography, geology, and tectonic activity. The Earth is comprised of 7 continents, namely Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia, which are characterized by unique features such as distinct climates, varied landscapes, diverse cultures, and rich biodiversity. The delineation of continents is commonly determined by natural boundaries such as oceans, seas, or other prominent geographical features that separate them from adjacent land areas. The term continents comes from the Latin word terra continens, which means continuous land. The continents of the world were not discovered all at once, as they were known to people who inhabited them for thousands of years before they were known to people from other parts of the world. The ancient Greeks, for example, believed that there were only 3 continents: Europe, Asia, and Libya, which referred to as Africa. It wasn't until 16th century that Americas was recognized as a separate continent. The naming of the continents is also a complex and ongoing process, as different cultures and languages have different names for them. The economic status of each continent varies widely, as each one has its own unique mix of natural resources, industries, and economic system. However, the concept of continents as we understand them today has evolved over time. Africa. The name Africa is believed to have originated from the ancient Romans, who named the region Afri after the Berber people who lived there. It is the second largest continent in the world, with over 1.2 billion people living there. Africa is home to the world's largest hot desert, the Sahara, which covers an area of 9 million square kilometers. The continent has over 3,000 ethnic groups and more than 2,000 languages. Africa is a diverse continent with many different economies at various stages of development. Some countries in Africa, such as South Africa, Egypt, and Nigeria, have well-established economies with large industrial and service sectors. However, many countries in Africa face challenges such as poverty, lack of infrastructure, and political instability. Antarctica. The name Antarctica comes from the Greek word Antarktikos, which means opposite to the Arctic. It was named this because it is located on an opposite side of the Earth from the Arctic. It is the 5th largest continent and is the coldest, driest, and windiest place on Earth. The South Pole, which is located in Antarctica, has 6 months of continuous daylight and 6 months of continuous darkness. The continent is home to the thousands of penguins, seals, and other unique species of wildlife. Antarctica has no permanent human population and therefore has no formal economy. Asia. The name Asia comes from the ancient Greeks, who named the region after the Assyrians who lived in what is now Iraq. It is the largest continent in the world, with over 4.5 billion people living there. Asia is home to some of the world's tallest mountains, including Mount Everest, which is the highest peak in the world. The continent is known for its diverse cultures and religions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Confucianism. Asia is also home to some of the world's fastest growing economies, such as China, India, and Japan. These countries have large manufacturing and service sectors and are major players to the global economy. However, there are also many countries in Asia that struggle with poverty and economic development. Australia. The name Australia comes from the Latin word australis, which means southern. The continent was originally called Terra Australis Incognita, or unknown southern land, by European explorers. It is the smallest continent and the world's largest island. Australia is home to some of the world's most unique animals, including kangaroos, koalas, and the Tasmanian devil. The Great Barrier Reef, located off the coast of Australia, is the world's largest coral reefs system. Australia has a highly developed economy with a large service sector and a strong mining industry. It is one of the wealthiest countries in the world with a high standard of living. Europe. The name Europe comes from the Greek myth of Europa, a Phoenician princess who was abducted by Zeus and taken to the island of Crete. It is the second smallest continent and has a population of over 700 million people. Europe is home to some of the world's most famous landmarks, including Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, and the Acropolis. The continent is known for its rich history, art, and culture, including the Renaissance period. Europe is a highly developed region with many of the world's largest and most advanced economies. Countries like Germany, France, and the United Kingdom have large manufacturing and service sector and are major exporters of goods and services. North America. The name America comes from the Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci, who was the first European to realize that the land discovered by Christopher Columbus was not part of Asia but a separate continent. It is the third largest continent and has a population of over 500 million people. North America is home to some of the world's most famous cities, including New York, Los Angeles, and Toronto. The continent is known for its diverse landscapes from the Rocky Mountains to the Grand Canyon. North America is home to two of the world's largest economies, the United States and Canada. These countries have highly developed service, manufacturing, and technology sectors and are major players in the global economy. South America. The name America also applies to South America, which is named after Vespucci's first name. It is the fourth largest continent and has a population of over 400 million people. South America is home to the Amazon rainforest, which is the world's largest tropical rainforest. The continent is known for its diverse wildlife, including jaguars, anacondas, and llamas. South America has a diverse mix of economies ranging from highly developed countries like Brazil and Argentina to less developed countries like Bolivia and Paraguay. The region is known for its natural resources, including oil, minerals, and agricultural products. In general sense, every continent has its unique set of advantages and disadvantages, and their impact on creating a better world depends on several factors such as the prevailing economies, social and environmental circumstances, as well as political and cultural beliefs. However, by fostering an environment of collaboration and goodwill, countries and communities from all corners of the world can unite towards a common goal of building a more equitable and enduring world. If you found this video useful, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. For your topic suggestions, just comment down below. Thank you very much.